So Mary, there's one other set of paperwork I'd like to go over with you, because you had mentioned in the comprehensive assessment that you've had a history of leaving the house without permission and running away. So I'd like to get a little bit more information about what that looks like for you, what was kind of going on during that time. So can you tell me, when was about the first time that you ran away?
I don't know.
So it's kind of hard for you to remember when that was.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't even run away. I just do what I want.
So for you, it's not a concern. It's
No.
just you leave and nobody knows where you are, but it sounds like you always come back.
Yeah, I just do what I want.
Okay. Mom, can you think about when was the first time that this happened, when he started or she started running away?
The first time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it happens all the time. I'd say the first time was probably like 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Mhm.
Okay. Can you think of anything that was going on around that time, like a life event or something significant, or what could have contributed to that?
I mean, your dad did go to jail, but
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so that was around that time, 2 years ago. And how often would you say that you've run away from home?
I don't know. Whenever I feel like it.
Okay. So it's nothing, it's not consistent pattern, it's just whenever you feel like leaving.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Can you see any type of, how often that was about?
I mean, at least once a week, I feel.
Once a week? Okay. And then how long would she be gone for?
1 night, 2 nights.
And it sounds like you didn't know where she was either.
No,
Okay.
I filed a lot of reports.
Missing persons reports?
Yeah.
Okay. And where would you go when you would run away?
I don't know, like wherever I want to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. So, when was the last time that you ran away from home?
Like last week, maybe.
Last week? Okay. That sound about right?
Yeah.
And what was going on last week that you ran away?
I just didn't want to deal with. I didn't want to deal with people. I just didn't. I don't know. I just
Okay.
had to get away.
Okay. You just needed to escape.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Can you think of anything more to add to that, or?
No, I mean, the friends she hangs out with are just terrible news, and she needs to find better friends.
Okay. So you feel like they're not a good influence on her?
No, not at all.
She doesn't know them though. She doesn't know my friends.
Yeah.
Wow, how would I get to know them? They
But-
don't hang around the house.
Yeah. She thinks they're bad, but they're the only people who listen to me. So of course I'm gonna run away.
Yeah. So it sounds like you don't agree with your mom, that you
No.
feel like they're a good influence on you. Okay. And for you, that's where you go to then when you want to kind of escape the home.
Sometimes.
Okay. So what I'd like to do next is kind of go a little bit more into detail about a plan that would be regarding some of the safety concerns that you brought to my attention. And we do this plan is just to ensure that you're safe while on our program with us, and it's another way to help us help you be successful while you're on this program. So one of the concerns that I'm hearing, and it sounds like your mom also has a concern, is you running away. So could you tell me a little bit more in detail, what would be some of those triggers or reasons why you're running away?
I don't know. I leave when I want to.
Okay, so that urge to just want to escape.
I guess.
Okay. It also sounds like you kind of value your freedom. You kind of like to do what you want to do when you want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that would be kind of a trigger, is wanting some of that freedom?
I guess so.
Okay. Anything else, Mom, that you could see as a trigger for her running away?
I'm not sure. She does what she wants.
Okay. So you can kind of concur, just, when you feel like it, you'll just leave. Okay. So if you have that urge, at least while you're on a program, what would be some steps or strategies you could take so that you're not running away?
But I want to run away.
Okay. So I
This
know
is what I'm dealing with.
Okay. So I know that must be hard for you, because we're seeing it as a concern and you're not. And that's a struggle for you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. I'd love to ask you this question. You let me know what you think about this. Do you want to get off this program And as I always say, as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so I don't have to do this anymore? Yeah.
Okay, great. So, in my experience, if it's okay, if I would share with you what has helped other clients be successful on this program.
I guess so, yeah.
So other clients have just made sure that they're following all the rules of the home and of court. And I know that one of the rules that we have here with the Southwest Key program, and it sounds like also here at home, is that you're not leaving the house without permission. And so one of our jobs is to really track that and make sure that you're not leaving the house and that we know where you are at all times. So you leaving the house whenever you want, I know that's your way of kind of escaping and gaining some of that freedom that you want. It is, however, going to give you consequences while on the program, which would make it you be on this program a lot longer. So with that being said, and we can kind of talk more short term, let's just say in the next week, what would be some things that you could do if you're ever tempted to leave so that you're not leaving, at least in the next week?
I don't know. That's the only thing that really works, is just getting out of the house.
Okay. So it's a real struggle for you to be able to identify any of these things right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you think of anything that maybe she has done in the past that has helped her to not run away?
I mean, she likes listening to music, so maybe zoning out a little bit.
Okay. Would you agree with Mom that listening to music sometimes helps you?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Would that be okay if I say that that would be maybe something you would at least try, listening to music?
Sure.
Anything else that you've noticed or that maybe you've noticed with yourself that has helped you to not leave the house?
No.
Okay. So we'll start with listening to music. Okay. Anything else that you feel like you could do as the mom to help her from not running away?
I'm a lot of ideas, but whatever you're offering, I'm willing to listen.
Okay. So you feel like you've attempted in the past and nothing's really worked. I would love to hear just a little bit of maybe what you've tried in the past, even if you feel like it hasn't worked.
Yeah, I mean, I always tell her she can talk to me, but
Okay.
sometimes she just doesn't want to.
So you've encouraged her to talk to you and you feel like sometimes that doesn't really help.
Right.
Anything else that you feel like you've at least tried?
No, I can't. I mean, it's been a while.
Okay. So you really feel kind of helpless almost at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah. Would it be okay if I share with you some of the things that maybe we can at least offer while you're on the program?
Sure.
Okay. Well, one of the things that we'll be doing is we do have mandatory group counseling sessions, and that's once a week. We'll come pick you up, we'll take you to our office, and we'll take you home. And in those group counseling sessions, we talk about all sorts of different ideas, and it's a nice way for peers and kids your own age who are on the program to kind of talk about some of the concerns they have on the program, what they like about it, what they don't like about it, usually more of what they don't like about it. And it's a nice way for them to kind of get together and we work on some kind of problem solving skills. So although it is mandatory, it is ultimately your choice if you choose to do that while on the program and your participation level. So what are your thoughts on our group counseling sessions?
If I go to that, I'll be done with this sooner.
Yes. It's always a possibility that the better you do on the program now, the faster that you can get off.
I guess I'll try it if I have to.
That's great. So at least trying it and seeing how that goes. So I'm going to write group counseling down. Otherwise, I do offer individual and family counseling. That's optional, something that you have to do. But if there were some issues that you would like to talk about or concerns, that would be an opportunity to do that. And again, I would come out to the home. It's as short or as long as you want it. So is that something that you'd be willing to try?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Sounds like you're still a little bit on the fence about that.
Yeah.
If it's okay with you, would it be okay if I would check in with you in about a week and just kind of see if that's something that you would maybe consider in the future?
Sure.
So if you're okay, I'm going to write that down. Then I'm going to check in with you in a week to see if you'd like to do individual counseling. The last thing that I'm going to share that we do as a staff, that we do with everybody, is that we have the case managers that I know that you've met. And what they'll do is they'll come up to the home once a day, they go to the schools, and they're somebody that you can always talk to if you're ever feeling stressed or just feeling like you want to get out, and you know you're missing kind of your independence, they will be somebody that you could talk to kind of help you be successful on the program. So is that something that you see yourself doing, maybe talking and reaching out to the case managers when need be?
I guess so. I don't know.
Okay. And Mom, do you know that you can also call us at any time if you have any concerns as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think so far you have a really great plan. I know that you don't see it too much as a concern now, but it also sounds like you really want to be successful on this program. And again, our job is to really help you do that, to be as successful as you can, and for your sake to get off as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I guess so.
Any other questions or concerns you have about kind of what we went over right now?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay. See.